Hi, I'm Mike Durelia with Engine Power Source, and welcome to another edition of EPS Shop Talk.
So what is a shutdown solenoid? Diesel engine is a compression-ignited device and does not use spark to ignite the fuel for combustion. Once the engine is running, there's really only two ways to stop the engine: removing the air supply or removing the fuel supply. For engines without common rail fuel systems and ECUs, this is done by the fuel shutdown solenoid. These solenoids come in two styles: external 3-wire solenoids and integrated 2-wire solenoids. For the external 3-wire solenoid, it is mounted outside the injection pump and connected mechanically to the stop lever. There are 3 wires for operation, as shown in the diagram here: a red wire for the hold circuit, white wire for the pull circuit, and a black wire for ground. The ground may be connected to the engine block or to a wire harness, depending on the application. For the integrated 2-wire solenoid, it is actually integrated into the injection pump, as shown here. The solenoid spring presses internally on pump stop lever linkage, preventing fuel flow. Energizing the solenoid allows fuel to flow. Connection to the wire harness is made through a molded connector on the solenoid itself. The mating connector part number is 1C010-65831. EPS uses these wire colors for the 2 circuits. The pull is white, the hold is yellow. The picture shows the location of those functions on the solenoid connector, with the pull being towards the top in the connector and the hold being towards the bottom. Ground is established through the engine frame via the case of the solenoid housing. This diagram shows how the various signals work between the key and the shutdown solenoid coils. The hold circuit must be on before the pull circuit is energized. If not, the solenoid can chatter and eventually it will burn up. There is also a diode pack, EPS 3426, that's available and can be put in the circuit to prevent chatter of the solenoid in such cases when the hold circuit is not available when the pull circuit is activated. This video will show how the solenoids work. The first part will show a pull after the hold has been established. The second part shows what happens when the solenoid pull circuit is activated without hold.
Now that we have seen how the solenoid can chatter when the pull and hold circuits don't operate as required, let's talk a little bit about warranty. EPS receives many warranty claims for solenoids that are not warrantable because wiring or operator actions are the actual cause of the failure. This picture shows typical contact damage caused by improper operation of the pull and hold circuit and is not a warrantable failure. When troubleshooting, be sure the pull circuit is only active while starting. If the pull circuit remains active after the engine started, this same type of failure can occur and is not a warrantable failure. Technicians should also keep in mind that the wire colors discussed in this tutorial may differ slightly by application. Therefore, it's always important to consult the wiring diagram for the unit being serviced. So to review, solenoids come in 2 types. Externally mounted solenoids are connected mechanically to the external stop lever on the injection pump, and internal solenoids are connected to the internal stop lever linkage inside the pump itself. It's important to remember on these solenoids the 2 different circuits, pull and hold, and how they are oriented in the connector as shown in this picture, with the pull circuit being to the top of the connector and the hold circuit being to the bottom of the connector. And finally, always consult the wiring diagrams for the piece of equipment that is being serviced to ensure you know which wires control which circuits of the shutdown solenoid. Thank you for watching this brief tutorial on shutdown solenoids for mechanically governed engines. If you ever have any questions, you can reach our technical support either via email or phone with the information that's shown on the screen.